Hello, 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 hello. I think I'm peaking a little bit there with the microphone. BZ here, back in the Neon Doom Room again. Welcome to another sterling, fantastic, shiny episode of the Doom Vlog. The correct way to say it is the Doom Vlog. We just call it the Doom Vlog. We just call it the Doom Vlog. Welcome, guys and gals, he, she's, thems and theys. And some hits, I guess, as well. Welcome to the Doom Vlog, episode 18. It is episode 18, if you can believe that. Episode 18. We are here. We are clear. We don't need any more bears. We're here to talk about stuff to do with movies. We're here to talk about stuff to do with toys. We're here We're here to talk about stuff to do with the things we love, collecting. Music. Well, not really music today. I could talk about music, but no. We're not going to get held up on music. Music is a deep, dark vortex of nothingness and somethingness as well, which we could definitely 100%, 150 million% get involved in. But tonight, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that tonight. We are indeed going to be talking about mostly movies, beer. We've got a rapturous episode where we also talk about toys, because I found a toy. Oh my god, I found a toy. It was yesterday. Yes, yesterday in a honey hole. Found a toy worth a bit, didn't pay much, just so cool. Unless you don't think it's cool, and that's cool if you don't think it's cool. If you don't think it's cool, I'm cool with you not thinking it's cool. That's cool, but I think it's cool. So we're going to talk about that as well. We're going to, I don't know what else we're going to do. What else are we going to do? We're going to talk about bags of things that I got at the op shop, at the thrift store, as they say in the United States of America. I don't know what accent I'm pulling right now, but it's as close as I can get. I used to have a really good California accent, but I don't do it anymore. I don't do it much anyway. No point. No one to insult. Not that I go out of my way to do that. Welcome, guys. Welcome again to the Doom Room for the Doom Vlog, episode 18. Now, I'm in here. We're here with, of course, I can't forget. Last time I nearly forgot. We've got Roddy here. Roddy in attendance. What can we say about Roddy? He's all-knowing, all-seeing, ever-present, unjudgmental. He is a camera. He's just another eyeball. I don't have a third eye. I'm not... that's high up on the meditation chain, but he is my third eye. He's literally my third eye. I could do that, and he's right there with me. He's going to focus on me. Aren't you, Roddy? There you go. See, right on my hand, and then on my face. He's very smart. Roddy, we love you. Roddy's here. He's in attendance to help us get through the episode. We have a sterling fire. As usual, we have a sterling fire crackling away in the CRT TV. I don't know what I did with that bumper. There we go. That's not what I'm watching right now. I'm watching. Well, I'm not watching actually. I'm watching The Bad Batch. It's just there for some splashy splash in the background. But we got this crackling, gorgeous, warm fire in the fireplace. And it keeps me very warm. Well, it's actually the oil heater down there keeps me warm. But with the warmth in the room and the crackling fireplace, it makes me feel like there's something going on. Like I'm in a hobbit hole. Gandalf's going to come by. He's going to be... young, what are you doing, young hobbit? No, but it keeps me warm. Gives me the, I'm all about ambience. I'm all about it. And so that's why the fire's over there. We also have some light over there in our beautiful DVD case. And up here, right here, my challenge to you tonight is to tell me, what is this movie? It's going to be quite blurry because Roddy's focusing purely on me. But if I get out of the way, you might be able to see a little bit of what's playing. It is a movie that is not copyrighted, so I'm not going to be done for it. It is an old black and white horror movie. I want you to guess what the movie is. If you can guess what the movie is, you will get a 80s slow clap from me and a crisp, shiny, very sore high five. I'll slap my own hand on your behalf. You'll get a slow clap and a high five from me. Though that will be quite odd having to high five myself. But that's what you'll get if you can guess what this movie is. I know it's stretching the envelope just a little bit, because unless you see the wording on the screen, it might be a bit hard for you unless you watch a lot of old black and white movies. But here we are. It was a Saturday night. It's now a Sunday morning. It is, of course, our usual time frame. We started around the 1:35 mark. Well, we put the hold screen on the 1:35 mark. I was going to start earlier, but I just didn't want to. I'm not feeling sad about it at all. I've had a week off so far. No, it's not been a week. It's been since Wednesday. I've been on leave, looking after the kids, hanging out at home, taking them places, doing everything they demand. Well, not demand, but ask of me. So there's been a lot of back and forths. But they're happy. They're happy. And if they're happy, I'm happy. And in the next couple of days when they go back to school, I'll be watching a lot of movies. That's the plan. The plan is to watch a lot of movies, because I just get stuck in the same rut of watching Star Wars and eating chips, and I've got lots of movies to watch. The more I collect, the bigger the weight over my head. The gianter the weight over my head. My head is so gianted by the weightedness of the giantness that is hanging over me of all the movies I need to watch, especially a lot of Blu-rays. I'm not going to waste the Blu-rays. Gotta play the Blu-rays. There's a stack down there. You might see the top of it, just down there. Stack of Blu-rays, and there's another stack here. There's about 20 down here too, which we've already talked about, so we won't go on and on and on about it. But as the first what would you say, ritual of the vlog, we're just going to make sure that you can hear me.
Can you all hear me?
Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. My microphone is telling me that you can. I had to reset it. Doesn't happen that much these days, which is good, but I've reset it, so I hope you can...
Can you all hear me?
Can you all hear me? I think you can. I don't know who's in the chat tonight. I'm seeing one live person when I did a hygiene check on the channel tonight. Thank you very much, one live viewer. It's saying one live viewer gave me one view and is no longer a live viewer, so maybe they dropped in to see if it's on. It's on. It's on. I can clearly and very confidently tell you the Dooom vlog is on. All right, so before I talk, I'm already getting dry in the mouth. I'm going to have a quick swig of this fake Fanta. Much, much better. Now, as the beginning point to the vlog, and now that we've got all of the pleasantries out of the way, we can move on to the very first actual thing we do during the vlog, which is, well, you know, we have a beer. It's time to have a beer. Nothing to see here, really. Nothing to see here, because I could have tried some of the other crappy beers I have up in the fridge up there. I've used up most of the good ones. I don't feel like doing that tonight. I really, really don't. I'm just going to have a Guinness. But what I want to show you is I found this in an op shop, and I got it because it wasn't the greatest. I think it's a pint glass. I don't think it's the greatest pint glass in the world, but there's a couple of reasons why I like it. A, the size. So let me just show Roddy this. I believe this is a pint glass. I don't know if Mark's on tonight. He said he would be. If he's not, that's okay. But I believe he was watching a rugby match. This is a Hard Rock Cafe. I think it's a pint glass. I think somebody might jump in and go, I was like, no, it's not a pint glass. It's a Hertzberger glass. It's in the shape of the Hertzberger. Don't you know anything? In Germany, they drink Hertzbergers. No, I don't know. I think it's a pint glass. It's from the Hard Rock Cafe. Roddy will focus on the Hard Rock Cafe thing there. If I can twist it around the right way. Come on, Roddy. Right where my face should be. There we go. If I replace my face, Roddy likes that. Look, Hard Rock Cafe. Now, there's two things I used to always get mixed up. The Hard Rock Cafe was one of them, and I would get that mixed up with, Planet Hollywood. I think it was Planet Hollywood. I've been to both of those places. It has been a long time since I've been to the Hard Rock Cafe. I don't know if there's anything around anymore when it comes to the Hard Rock Cafe. I do have a cap somewhere in the house that has the Hard Rock Cafe on it as well. The other thing I do like about this pint glass, please tell me if it's not a pint glass, is that it has my world phrase on here. A phrase I say quite often. Fuck it. Now, I know that the word is Phuket. I know it's Phuket. So please don't crawl up my ass in the comments and tell me It's not fuck it, you numbnuts. It's Phuket. I know it's Phuket. But it is a life phrase of mine. And because it's a schooner from the Hard Rock Cafe, and I say fuck it quite often, that's my life phrase there, right there. Fuck it. And who wouldn't want to live by that life phrase? So that's my pint glass. I do believe it's a pint glass. We're going to have just a standard normal Guinness. So we're not going to have a zero Guinness, Mark. I don't know if you're there, Mark, but we're not going to have a standard zero Guinness. We're not. We're just not going to do that. Not that I actually have anything against zero Guinness. Nothing against zero Guinness at all. I do believe you wholeheartedly, Mark, when you say that zero Guinness is good. Please do. I haven't rolled this yet. I haven't rolled it. I'm very scared it's going to froth everywhere because Guinness can be a little bit sensitive. Guinness can be a little bit sensitive. I don't mind. Sensitive is okay. You can be sensitive. I think it's good to be sensitive. Please, dear Lord. No, it's not. I can feel the... It's a... Whoa, it's a boy. It's a boy. I'm going to need to get that pint glass very close. I've got nowhere safe to put it right now. Let's move the keyboard slightly over. All right. I think point of danger has passed. Welcome to live beer cam. Now, I don't want to pour it over my keyboard because I've done that before. Let's pour it. Oh, let's avoid a large head on this thing. Is this really a pint glass? Or could this be a glorified schooner? Because this is almost the same size, almost the same size as my Mandalorian schooner. So maybe this isn't a pint, but I think it's a pint glass. Somebody can correct me. I'm happy to be wrong. I am. Look at that sediment. Look at that sediment. God, I love Guinness. Don't like really drinking in the studio very much as a rule because beer makes me sleepy. Where's my bin gone? Sweet mercy. Where has my bin gone? I'll put the beer down. Put the beer down. There's the bin. Hiding behind the table. Look, I got a bit over exuberant with the head on this, and most of the sediment has dropped down. But look at that motor oil. Look at that beautiful motor oil. Just makes me happy. And because Guinness is not super strong, it's not going to make me super sleepy. So that's a good thing. All right, so we're not going to do, obviously, beer advocates. We know what Guinness is. We know what Guinness is. We don't need to go on about it. Quick hygiene check. We're on 2 views and no live viewers for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Something weird's going on. All right, so let's have a little swig of Guinness because this is the beer segment and we need to do this to move past it. Goodness me, I like a good Guinness. And we've got our Hard Rock Cafe Fuck It glass. Ooh, can you guess the movie behind me? Can you guess the movie behind me right there? Can you guess it? Is anything giving anything away to anyone? Anyone? Do we have any live viewers? I really don't know how the really deep, complicated YouTube stuff works because it seems that I'm on the back foot every single time I'm on YouTube. I get a couple of views. If I change my analytics around and say that I want a gaming channel, not that I'm a gaming channel, but to appeal to the gamers, I get a couple of people drop on and then not much after that. So we're going to try and, I guess, snag a few people along the way. The more people that get snagged along the way, the better off it is for me. We have no live viewers currently. So I think that people have dropped in briefly to have a look and dropped out again. But if you are interested, if you like me talking about my Fuck It glass and Hard Rock Cafe and Guinness beer and some other stuff we'll talk about soon related to movies, then maybe you might want to consider subscribing. Subscribing is a very small effort from you and a huge consequence for me as a content creator. Little channels like me, we survive on likes, comments, and shares, dislikes even. Hitting that like button it makes a huge difference. Look, I don't even mind if you don't like what I'm doing and you're listening to me and you go, this guy is annoying as hell. Get this guy the fuck off my monitor and give me someone else. Just give me a thumbs down. Give me a thumbs down. You can give me a thumbs up and a thumbs down. I don't know if it works. I've never tried it. I mean, it's worth, just do it now. Give me a thumbs up and a thumbs down at the same time. See what happens. It might cancel itself out. Who knows? But it is worth a try. But yes, look, subscribing. You can unsubscribe anytime. Just subscribe. Just subscribe. And if you don't want to watch this live, that's fine as well. You can be replay crew. Replay crew get to watch this whenever they like. There's no boundaries. There's no rules. It's punk as fuck. You can be like, I'm going to watch 5 minutes one day and 30 minutes the next. I'm going to watch 30 minutes, then I'm going to watch an hour. Because this tends to go for about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So you can do whatever the hell you like. But consider subscribing, liking, disliking, commenting. Commenting is always good, especially on the live stream. Throwing some comments on the live stream makes a huge difference. And you know what? If it's not your thing and you're definitely like, nah, not for me, but my brother-in-law, he loves this shit. Share it. Share it with them. And thank you very much for giving me the chance. Now let's have a quick swig of this. Look at that milky goodness on top. All right. I'm going to put the Guinness down. I should drink it quickly so I can move on to other things. Okay. Very, very good. All right. So what do we do next, you might ask? What do we do next? Well, what we normally do is we talk about physical media. Roddy likes to talk about physical media. I also like to talk about physical media. I like movies. I've been collecting movies for many, many, many years. Before I collected movies, I collected movies. Before I collected those movies, I collected posters, I collected Star Wars toys, I collected cassettes, I collected everything. Toys. So we love that stuff. So let's talk about what we found recently. I think I've got a couple of bags down here. I thought it was only 1 or 2 bags, but it's actually 3. Well, not bags, but 3 separate finds, including today. A couple of things I got today as well. So let's do that. It's about physical media, and it's about let's get physical with that medium. We're going to actually hold it and talk about it. So let's go ahead and do that now. I think you're ready. Are you ready? I think you're ready. Are you ready, Han?
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you, Han. All right. I think it's about time that we...
Let's get physical media. I want to get physical media. Let me hear your movies talk.
Let me hear your movies talk. All right. Let's get some movies talking. We still have no live viewers currently, but 2 views that have come and gone. Now, I'm hoping that maybe You Want Balloons or Mark McBride or even Retro Toy Princess or a few other people from Instagram might actually drop on here. That would be lovely. But we'll see how we go. It's 2 in the morning. Yeah, nobody's mentioned anything, but that's okay. Let's turn this volume down. I don't want this to be troubled. Nobody's noticed. That's okay. It is very late in the day. People are probably out partying up a storm. I'm too old for all this partying, but you might not be. So let's grab a bag. Let's grab the small bag first. Sorry, I should talk into the microphone. Speak clearly into the microphone. I've got this bag here. I went op shopping today, and I nearly came away with a few Blu-rays, but really I knew I just wouldn't watch it, so I didn't buy it. I brought 1 Blu-ray and 1 DVD from this place, and something else, which will be on top. So let's talk about the something else. I bought this jumper. I knew it was going to be too small. I just knew. I was like, oh, this is so cool. What's the size? I bet you it's small. And it was small. Seems like everyone buys the mediums and larges. But this is so cool what's on the front. And I didn't expect to find it. And it was only $6. 6 buckaroo bonsais. Look at this jumper. Tell me what you see on the front of this jumper, Roddy. Can you see all of it? Maybe I should pull this back a little bit. Let's pull the microphone back. Just a little bit. Just a little. It might actually be helpful to me having the microphone this close. Look at this. Look at this. Why is that curved over like that? You should be able to see the whole thing. Cut off? No, it should be there. Why is it curved like that? Why? Why are you cutting me off? Am I losing the plot here? What is going on? There we go. Does that even itself out more? Am I holding this wrong? There we go. Retro Sweat VHS Workout Club. Now, I know this is probably saying on the front that I work out to old VHS tapes, but I don't. I've got a few old workout tapes on VHS, but I just like the Retro Sweat VHS Workout Club in fluoro with, you know, a little bit of the Neon Doom Room colors on it, the purple, because I could be sweating it out by watching VHS tapes. Could be my workout club moving corn chips to my mouth while I watch the movie, and I would be in a good club. That's a good club, but size small. So what I have a plan for with this is I'm going to cut this out. Got a pretty good sewing machine inside. Well, my wife does. I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to find another sweat that's a little bit bigger, and I'm going to just put this on it and sew it back on again, because I think that is cool. For $6, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. That is very, very cool. I hope you like it. What do you think about it? What do you think about it? Do you think anything about it? I think that's awesome. All right, moving on to the other two things in this bag. Not much to write home about. I picked them up because, one of them I thought was cool because it came with a few discs, and the other one I'd never heard of before. The first one I'm going to talk about here, I don't have many Doris Day or Richard Harris movies, but this looked cool. A zigzag pattern of suspense and excitement. Caprice. Or caprice. I don't know. A zigzag pattern of suspense and excitement. It is a thriller. I feel like it's a comedy too, but it has no rating on it. So I didn't even check which region it's in. Captioned. Yes. Subtitled in English. Yes. No region. Oh, that would be why. Region 1. But that's okay, because my Blu-ray player plays all regions, which is not unusual. But it's to do with a... Here comes my first yawn. It is about a scent, I think, like a perfume. That's actually some kind of spy-related thing. And this guy, who Richard Harris plays, who's after Doris Day because of the perfume she's got, or something like that. I read the back of it. It kind of didn't really make too much sense to me at the time. Plunge into the world of high-flying adventure, pulse-pounding excitement, and outright hilarity in this captivating comedy thriller starring Doris Day and Richard Harris. Oh yeah, breathtaking stunts, tantalizing romance, and exotic locales from Swiss Alps to the shores of Southern California. Spy spoof, kaleidoscope of international intrigue. Industrial spy Patricia Foster, which is Day, is hot on the trail of a secret formula, or she's the spy, with the power to change the world by keeping ladies' hair dry in the water. So important is this miracle hairspray that cosmetics operatives everywhere have mobilized to hunt it. But when Patricia crosses paths with sexy spy Christopher White, which is Harris, she discovers something much more sinister behind her quest. A plot that could cause bad hair days the world over. I just liked the era of it. It looked fun, and it has Doris Day. And I used to own and watch a lot of Doris Day movies. Not so much anymore. I'd like to get back into it. This is the Cinema Classics collection. I believe it's widescreen. Yes, widescreen, anamorphic, 235-1. And the disc was in good condition. Comes with a little slip sleeve thing, like a little booklet type thing on the inside, which gives you a few little pictures. Obviously, Doris Day was a very innocent actor back in the day, so you're not going to get more than maybe just sexy outfits. I don't think you'll get anything naughty in there. Pretty cool, though. Anyway, so I thought that was really good. The disc, I remember it being clean. Very, very clean. A little bit smudgy around the edges. Just normal picking up and taking it out. There was that, and then I picked up this Blu-ray of The Hunger Games, the very first one. The world will be watching, but it is a double play. So it has a 2-disc Blu-ray and a digital copy, which is on a disc. Had $4 on the back of each one of these, and I probably should have picked up the other movie I found, but I didn't. And the lady at the counter said, "What's this $4 for?" And said, "You can have it for $2." So that's pretty cool. So you obviously got 3 discs. One of them is a digital copy, and the other 2 are the movie and the special features. I believe disc 2 is the special features. I actually liked The Hunger Games. I thought it was good. The book, probably better. I've got all 3. I haven't read them yet. My daughter didn't really want to read them, and I've still got them. So I'll get around to it eventually. Don't know. Should I just stack them here? Let's just stack them up here. And I'll take this jumper back inside for a future sewing mission. All right, so that's the first bag. Not super exciting. Okay, moving on to the next bag. Let me just do a quick hygiene check of the channel. Still no live viewers, that's okay. Wonder where everybody is. I reckon Mark might be tuckered out from watching his rugby match, which he was going to do tonight. Have a little bit more Guinness. Next bag. Oh. In my vaporized bag. We can't talk about vaporized because I live in Australia and the government's a nanny state. Can't talk about vaporized, but anybody who knows, knows. You might not know anything about what vaporized is about. But I couldn't talk about it anyway, even if I wanted to, because I'm not allowed to. All right, so these are all mixed now, but these, I'll talk about the ones on the top first. Yep, because I put them on top separately. These I picked up at the op shop around the corner from my work. I'm sure that's where I picked it up from. No, maybe I didn't. I remember. Yeah, maybe I did. I can't remember. These are interesting. The very first one I'm going to talk about, I had never heard of. And when I read the back, I was like, this sounds cool. This sounds like a PlayStation game that I own the Japanese version of, which is very expensive if you get the English version. But this sounds like that. And the one I have on my game is called Samurai Western. I think that's the name of it. Samurai Western. I don't have the translated version, but I'm pretty sure it's Samurai Western. This is like that. It's called The Warrior's Way. Now, in terms of the movie itself, I don't know if Roddy's very interested in focusing right now, but it's literally very similar to that. So it's got it looks like John Carradine, but it's actually Jeffrey Rush. It's got Kate Bosworth, Danny Huston, and Long Gun Jang, which must be this guy. It is set in the Wild West. And how cool is that? It's like samurai versus gunslingers, which is literally, I mean, a bit smudgy, but mostly clean. A couple of scratches. It's like samurai versus, or ninjas, no, not ninjas, samurai versus soldiers, like cowboys. It says on the back, a master assassin has a sworn duty to kill the last survivor of the enemy clan. But when he discovers she's a helpless infant, he's touched by her innocence and decides to put down the sword and start a new life, raising the baby in the Old West. In a dusty, broken-down carnival town, he meets a spirited woman, Kate Bosworth, and lives peacefully until a large gang of ruthless outlaws forces the true hero to kill again. It's an East meets West final showdown with a famous sharpshooter, Jeffrey Rush, a sadistic gang leader, Danny Huston, and the assassin clan he betrayed, and the entire town waging war with guns, swords, fists, and fury. This incredible mashup of high-flying kung fu and America's Wild West explodes with action, violence, and thrills. Now, I don't know if it's any good, but I love that idea. I love that idea a lot. The meeting of two cultures, which has been done before plenty of times, but just a straight-up samurai versus Wild West cowboys. Very cool. All right. Let's just keep stacking these up till they fall. All right. The next one I picked up was the first season of Vikings. I keep, for the life of me, putting these back. But I like Vikings. I don't know how many seasons there are out now. Lots, I'm assuming. But for once, I picked up the first season because I thought if I pick up the first season, then I see the second season, then the third. I'll at least have a benchmark to start off with. I've seen season 1 and season 2, I believe, of Vikings. Loved it for a while. I got all the way up to and a little bit past the Siege of Paris. Love this. It went into some really dark places, but I guess that's Vikings for you. Great TV series. We'll have to get back into it. I find myself watching clips from Vikings all the time. I think my YouTube has got me locked in with Vikings. Cool show. Very cool show. So I picked that up. I think I checked the discs. I think I checked one of the discs. Let's just check one. Yeah, cleanish. Mostly clean. Vikings is a very interesting history. History lesson. Next thing I picked up, I'd heard of this movie before. And to be honest, I don't really recall it. It's got Brooke Shields in it and Timothy Dalton. And I don't know, I think I might have seen this before. It seems really familiar. Oh gosh, it's 4x3 full frame. I should check that. Magna Pacific. It looks legit. And the disc is kind of scuffy and a little bit scratched. But the disc is, it looks real. It's got region 4 in it. Region 4 on the back. No, it doesn't say region 4 on the back. 2003 Magna Pacific. I don't like that it's not. Yeah, it does have 4. It's 4.3. It's in 4.3, which is always disappointing because, I mean, movies moved on from that. Brenda Starr. Timothy Dalton with an eye patch. Hot hits under $15. Brooke Shields, Timothy Dalton. I believe it's to do with her being a star-studded reporter. America's ace reporter is on the scene and adventure is on the way. Brenda Starr leaps joyfully from the cartoon pages onto the silver screen. After single-handedly capturing a mad gunman, Brenda Starr is sailing down the Amazon in search of the renegade scientist with a doomsday device. Impeccably dressed, the stylish news hound fends off communist conspirators and man-eating piranhas to get the story. Comedic joyride that boasts action, adventure, and romance. Brenda Starr is the hottest news. I believe it's based on a comic book, and I believe I might have seen it, but gosh, I cannot remember it at all. So, still good to have, unless I can find a widescreen version of it. I turned down, Mark gave me a bunch of movies. Mark's a gentleman and a scholar. He's given me a bunch of things, including toys and stuff, but he gave me a huge stack of movies. If you haven't seen the episode, there is an episode I have on my channel, which is him giving me heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps of movies. Kept the original Saw, but I didn't want to keep the other Saws. And ever since then, I've been looking for them. So stupid me for passing up on them, but I found Saw 4. I've watched a lot of, Saw 6, is it? That can't be right. Is it Saw 6? I got the numbers back to front. V and 1 is 6, surely. Saw 6 then. Yeah, well, it makes sense of that. I'm pretty sure it's Saw 6. So I have 1, and now I've got 6, and I need 4 in between. But it doesn't matter. I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the other ones. I've watched a lot of reviews on it. So I thought I'd pick it up. And I think that was only $1. I picked this up because it's a TV show. We've talked about it before in the vlog. I think I checked one of these discs. Let's just check it again. It's been on a table, but it's mostly clean. And it came in a slipcase. So let's put it back in its slipcase. You can see, whoops, wrong way around. Growing Pains. Will I watch it? Don't know. Debatable. It's the complete first season though. So if I don't, I can always pass it on to somebody. and it's the complete first season. Why not? 3 discs, I think. Not a bad find. Always good to have things like that. This one I've passed up on many times in other op shops. It is I think it's either a slasher or a horror. Disc is mostly clean. He looks a bit crazy. Pray you're not on his route. The mailman. The mailman. He'd have to be a male man. Look at the knife he's holding behind him there. Yeah, it looked a bit crazy. I don't know what year this is from. I'm going to guess 90s or early thousands. A cunning psychopath with more than an extra grind replaces the kindly mailer man. That's weird. In a small, placid suburban beach town. Scarred for life as a young boy by seeing his parents brutally murdered, the mailman comes back to town to torment his younger brother Daniel and his adopted family. Daniel, a bored loner who is upset when he finds his lovely sister Beth has fallen for his best friend Jay, learns of his adoption and passed from the mailman. Upset by the news, he joins the mailman in a string of cons and sadistic crimes before he realizes just what kind of psychopath he's dealing with. And by then, it's almost too late. Can the teenager stop the mailman before he kills again? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what year. Did I see the year? Please don't tell me it's 4-3. It is Flashback Entertainment, so it says all regions. It doesn't give me whether it's 4-3 though. Aspect ratio. Oh, it's letterbox 16:9. Yeah, I was uncertain about that. But yeah. So I don't know how bad it is. It is rated violence and sex scenes, so, you know, we all like those. And the last one I got out of this set was called A Killer Upstairs. Bruce Box-Lettner, Tracy Nelson, and Christopher Jacott. Jacott. Let's have a look at the disc. A couple of little scratches, but mostly clean, kind of smudgy. A Killer Upstairs. I remember reading the back of it. What does it say on the front? Death is closer than you think. I think this has something to do with... Oh, there's a lot. That's a lot of words on the back. What's this say? Doesn't do. When former high-profile model and the wife of a wealthy businessman is found murdered. The evidence points to high school senior Michael Nowlin, who worked for the Jameson family detailing their cars. Michael's mother doesn't believe her son is capable of murder, despite Michael's troubled behavior since his father died. It's got a whole thing on the back. So it's going to be a bit more of a thriller, I guess. But it does say The Killer Upstairs, so I'll have to read that properly again later. But I thought for $1, it's kind of like worth getting. I'm trying to find more horror slashers and stuff like that. Let's do a quick hygiene check on the channel. No live viewers. Very odd. Very, very odd. That means I can drink more. I can waste everyone's time. Sorry, replay crew. I'm not trying to waste your time. Okay. Now, this is the last batch. Oh, is that something hanging off down the bottom there? I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah, cool. I'll put that with the toys. I found some toys as well, but we'll talk about them in the toy segment. Please don't fall out. Oh, you're going to fall out. That's okay. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. More DVDs to talk about. And then we're going to move on to another segment. Let's pull the first one out randomly. I have heard of this. Oh, it's actually got the lock in it still. Will this open or is it taped shut? Oh, it's taped shut. Don't we just love it when they tape things shut? So get rid of the sticky tape because I never open these ones because I'm pretty sure they're all taped shut. Which means I don't know what I'm going to get when I open it. This has a lock on it anyway, so go figure, right? There we go. I think I've got a pile of sticky tape down there from last time. The wild geese. It says security device enclosed on the front. I'll show you the cover in a second. Let's just take this stupid sticker off because I don't like those kind of stickers. And these stickers should come off kind of easy once you pick at them. Oh, maybe not this one. It's been on there for a while. Mostly came off. Mostly came off. Put you in the bin. The wild geese. I've heard of this. I think most of us, Mark, probably heard of it. Wild geese. It's got a few good people in it. It's got Richard Burton. It's got Roger Moore. It's got Richard Harris and Harry Kruger. Is that Harry Kruger? Have I got that name right? Harry? Hardy Kruger. Old school war movie, and it has the lock in it. I don't know if you can see that. It's got the lock in it. I'm going to get rid of that. Don't want to accidentally lock myself out of it. Disc is actually immaculately cleaned for a cover that looks so dirty. Well, it's not super dirty, but it's definitely seen better days, and it's got some creases. It's got some creases going on in there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some creasing. And the cover looks obviously well worn. It's seen a few things, this case. If cases could talk, then maybe I don't want to know what they're talking about. But I had to pick it up. It's a war movie. Rip-roaring blood and guts action. If you don't know what it is, I'm not going to read the back of it. Oh, these discs are now stuck up here. I've got it locked in. They're not going to fall now because I've locked them in. All right, the next one. I put this down. I picked it up. I put it down. I picked it up again. And then I bought it. Because I think the disc was a bit scratchy. But I thought, how could I say no to this particular movie? How could I say no to this movie? Sticky tape is very sticky. Though it was $3. So I went to this store and things were priced. It was a Vinnie's. And some of them were just stupidly priced. This has got a bookend style case cover. So it's got like a real deep thing there. This has a $3 weekly sticker on the front, which is pretty cool. The sequel starring Drew Barrymore. Oh, sorry. The sequel to Firestarter starring Drew Barrymore. This is Firestarter 2. I don't believe this is a very good movie. Oh, where's my Dooom vlog? Oh, hang on a second. India. I need to put this back up. Oh, where have you been my whole life? Dooom vlog logo's been missing this whole time. Because I did the it's because I did the live review the other day. It does have horror in the corner, which is always a cool thing. Look at the corner piece there. Right here. It's got horror on the corner there, which is very cool. I'm sure this isn't a good movie, but it was $3, which is, for a DVD, that's just stupid. $2 I can stomach. $1 is better. 50 cents is the best. But $3, ridiculous. Ridiculous. So this isn't a very good movie. It does have Park Video on the front of it. I don't know how I'm going to get this out. It's got weird little... There we go. It's got some scratches on it and some dirty old fingerprints, which I'll have to clean off. Can you see me through there? Usually you can see me. There I am. Yeah, you can see it's not terrible. It's not good though. I'll add it to my Firestarter. I'll add it to me Firestarter. I'll add it to me Firestarter, mate. I don't know what that voice is I'm doing. It feels a little bit Scottish Irish. This one I picked up, these are all sealed. Sorry, these are all sticky taped. These are all sticky taped. Not a fan. Not a fan of the sticky taping. Why? Why do this to me? Tragic ending. Tragic ending to this movie. One of the most tragic endings to a movie. Let's make sure that I can see that it's a clean disc. Very clean. Very clean. It's got ever so slight smudge on it. The Miss, Stephen King. The Mist, not to be confused with The Fog. The Mist. Frank Darabont. Tragic ending to this movie. Like literally within the span of a minute, decisions are made that cannot be taken back. Great movie. Great movie. I think I might be wrong. Somebody in the chat might be able to tell me if there's anybody here. Let's just check if anybody's here. If there was a couple of versions of this, because I think there were a couple of versions of this. This might be the newer one. I'm not too sure. What year's on this? 2007. That could be the distribution date. So I think there could have been another Mist. I can't remember. Somebody can correct me. Just go ahead and correct me. I picked up this one because it's Clint Eastwood. Once again, taped. I don't think I've got this one. My hard drive on my laptop is suddenly working really, really hard. If you can hear my hard drive, I do apologize. Oh, it's got a nice little sleeve in it. Look at the disc. Very clean. People that collect Westerns seem to really look after their discs. It's a very shiny, shiny disc. And it has a good little booklet. Clint Eastwood. This is Clint Eastwood. I've been collecting a bit of Clint Eastwood lately. Get around to watching them. Hang 'em High. Clint Eastwood in Hang 'em High. It is M-rated. Came with a little sleeve booklet thing. A little booklet. So, has a few pages. 4 pages. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah. 8-page booklet. Very cool. Today I turned one away. I probably could have bought it. But honestly, I can't buy everything. I can't buy everything. Why would I buy everything? I just don't have enough room. It was the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea Disney movie. I put that back. But, you know, I could have bought it. But I've seen it around before, so I'm sure I'll find it again. I picked this up. I already own it. I literally just picked it up because it's in a steelbook case. That's all. It's the only reason I picked it up. Don't need it. Already got it. This is a little bit scratchy around the edges and smudgy, but mostly clean. This is the deluxe edition in a steelbook of ridiculous movie, Resident Evil Apocalypse. But it's the steelbook. And it is a bit scuffy. It is a bit scratched. I don't know if that's a mark. No, that's actually part of the image. It is scratched up. It's got a few scratches. And I did drop it, and I think it had a ding in the corner. One of these corners had a ding in it. Yeah, someone's dropped it. But I don't care, because I kind of thought $3. I think it was $3. Yeah, $3 for a steelbook edition. That's pretty cool. I don't really collect steelbooks. I've got a few. I usually get them when they're on special. But it's nice to have something a little bit different. I might not hold on to it. But now it's with me. Next. Nearly there. Nearly at the end. Couldn't remember if I own this one, so I bought it. Couldn't remember. It's just Johnny Depp. I have a lot of Johnny Depp movies, and this is no exception. But I can't remember if I have this movie. I feel like I've gone to buy this movie heaps of times, but couldn't remember if I actually did buy it. So I'll have to check my collection, because I'm at a point now where I just don't remember. I don't remember if I bought it or not. But I will get to the point. Hang on there. Hang on a second. Dead Man. I think it was $1. Was it $1? $2. Dead Man. I think I might own it, but this is the director's suite. Jim Jarmusch. Smudgy, but very clean, aside from that. When I say clean, I mean no scratches, or hardly any scratches. Yeah, Dead Man, Johnny Depp. Restricted, high-level violence. If you don't know the story, he could be alive, he could be dead. It's a bit hard to tell. It's very dreamscapey. But an excellent Johnny Depp film, and I don't believe he says a word in that movie from memory. This I picked up because I thought it would be good for the monitor in the background to play one day. And it's sealed, so I know it's in new condition. Just 3 The Lucy Shows, Volume 6. It's a member of my family named after Lucille Ball. Though not with the name Lucy. Yeah, picked it up. That was, I think that was I wouldn't have paid $2 for it, but it was sealed. I was kind of like, oh, that's pretty cool. I got a few Lucy Shows on DVD. We're down to 3 more to go. This is a great movie. To be honest, I can't remember if I bought it or not. I feel like I have, but I didn't want to pass up on it because I don't see it out often. It's still got sticky tape stuck to it, but I can't be bothered opening it. Let's just check the disc. Very clean. This is an Australian movie from memory. Pretty sure it's an Australian movie. It's got Bruce Spence in it. Very funny. First time on DVD, digitally restored. Hercules Returns. Very funny movie. Very funny movie because it's about these people running a cinema and they go to play Hercules Returns. So everything goes wrong and they have to voice them. They have to do the voices for the movie. And they don't know what he's saying because they've got all these people come to watch it. I think that like the cinema floods and a bunch of other things happen, but they basically, for the whole movie, they do his voices. They've all the voices of the actors. It's very funny. Very funny indeed. Yes, I had to pick it up. I think it's in 16:9. Yeah, 16:9. 81 minutes runtime. It was from a long time ago. I don't see a date. It doesn't give me a date. Yeah, that's all right. Very cool find, though. 2 more to go. I don't know anything about this one, but it has Goldie Hawn in it. I think the sticker tape's already half come off of this. And today I made, because I like salsa while I'm trying to open this, I like salsa with my corn chips. I actually quite like plain corn chips. And with plain corn chips, I like having salsa. But you've seen how tiny those little salsa things you get from Coles and Woolies and stuff are. $4 or $5. I was getting sick of paying $4 or $5 for a tiny little container of salsa. And I've been looking up how to make salsa. So I bought one of those tiny little containers of salsa. Then I brought it home. And I brought home some refried beans and some black beans and some passata. And I mixed them all up in a separate container and made my own extra salsa. And then put some back into the container. So I've got a giant salsa up in the fridge there where I'm going to eat later on. This movie has Goldie Hawn in it. Very clean disc. I think it's horror or thriller. She thought she had the perfect life, but she was dead wrong. Deceived. Goldie Hawn. I like Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. They've been together for a long time. Mature audiences, 15 years and over, low-level violence. But it is a thriller, I believe. I don't think it's a horror. I think it's a murderous thriller. So I had to pick that up. I think it was only $2. So I'll run out of space up here. And the very last one, wow, it's kind of fitting that I'm ending on this one because I always turn this away. I've seen this before. It's actually an amazing movie. The problem with this movie is the problem with all of this director's movies. Once I take the sticky tape off of it. I know that I'm probably slightly intriguing you by saying that I don't want to buy it. But why wouldn't you buy it? You're saying it's a good movie. Well, there is a reason. And you'll call me a hypocrite too, because there are other directors that I own movies of that are not, or haven't been, at some point in their life, nice people. But I picked this up anyway because I sort of went, stuff it, fuck it, I'm just going to get it. It's in very clean condition, a little bit smudgy. I am not a Woody Allen fan. I'm just not. I just think the guy's a dick. And regardless of the fact that he regardless of the fact that he's probably a very good director. I don't really like the movies with him in it. And you can make of that what you will. But I picked up Match Point. Because the thing is, this is an amazing movie. Very sad. Shocking. But the movie itself is an amazing movie. Now, he's just one cog in the wheel of this movie. So, yes, it's a Woody Allen movie. Yes, I get that. Where is he in all of that? Is it directed or produced by? I can't remember. The lettering is so tiny. Directed by? I don't know if it was directed by him. I do not know if this was directed by him or not. I'm looking. Starring. A lot of great actors in it. Why can't I ever find the word director? Produced by Letty Aronson, Gareth Wiley, and Lucy Darwin. Written and directed by Woody Allen. I don't like Woody Allen. I think the guy is a narcissistic predator. And if you look at his films from back in the day and you follow the way he acted in those films, you can see it outright. And Hollywood has been ignoring that for a very long time. And they just refuse to acknowledge he does anything wrong. It's like he's become their national treasure. And it gives me the absolute shits. So I know there are other directors, there are other people in Hollywood that have done bad things. And we talk about, the director of Rosemary's Baby and so many other movies that I guess a lot of these things happened a long time ago, but at the same time, we don't excuse it. I do have movies by other directors, but Woody Allen just repulses me on so many levels for so many years. Just the outright denial of responsibility, the outright denial he did anything wrong, the outright denial that he's a bad person. He's been denying that for years while still continually being a bad person. So I've always just not bought Woody Allen's films. And if he comes up in a movie or in a series or something, I kind of just tend to not pay attention, or I switch over to something else. But I will tell you, this might make you say, well, that just makes you a hypocrite. Well, probably does. But Match Point has more than just Woody Allen in it. It has other actors. He wrote it, he directed it. But this film is actually very amazing. Very amazing, acted amazingly by all of the people involved. And do I keep it? Do I not? I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep it. I've always seen it out and always thought, no, not buying it. I've seen many of his films out and I'm not going to buy them. But I caved. Match Point is an amazing film. And if you just ignore Woody, I know he wrote it, but if you ignore Woody and focus on the people that act in this movie, amazing movie. Because it's not just his writing, right? You can't make people do things Woody's way. You can watch people be amazing actors because of their strengths and weaknesses. That's kind of my point. This is an amazing movie. Do I like Woody Allen? No, I think he's a dick. But this is an amazing movie, and I caved. I'm going to have it in my collection until I decide otherwise. That was the last movie. That was the last movie of those op shop finds. So thank you very much for dealing with my op shop finds. I really haven't done a lot of op shopping lately, not in terms of like quantity. So now I think what we'll do, there's really nobody on. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's going on. What's happening? Got 2 views, no live viewers. Very, very strange. Maybe I'll do a quick spot check on my Insta. Let me just do a quick spot check on my Instagram. Okay, cool. All right, so what we're going to talk about now is just the last of the new finds. Now, I didn't order these online, so I can't say these are part of mail. But I went to JB Hi-Fi to pick these up because the first one we've been talking about a lot. So I wanted to get it, and I haven't seen it around. Every time I go to JB Hi-Fi, I don't see it. So I thought maybe it's just only in a warehouse somewhere, and they can only get it online. And the other one was just a cheap one I had on my list of things to get. I picked up from JB in JB Hi-Fi the last one on their shelf of Spaceballs, 25th anniversary edition. Seeing as we're getting a new Spaceballs soon, I wanted to own it on Blu-ray. $12.95, kind of can't go wrong. I think that's the price there. Is that the price? Whoop. I'm very bad at doing things in reverse. $12.98, so $13. Spaceballs, the 25th anniversary edition. Had to have it. Still sealed, which is good. And the last one I got was a Sam Worthington, what's his name? Colson Baker, Thomas Jane, and what? Heather Graham movie, The Last Son. I think it's set during one of the civil wars. Sorry, I'm not from America, so I don't know which one's which. $5. $5. You can't say no to a $5 Blu-ray. And it's a historical epic kind of movie, so had to get it. So they're the only two real new Blu-rays I've got. They can go with my other pile of Blu-rays down there. Now we're going to move on to mail. So let's do mail. Welcome to mail. Only got one thing. Just one thing. So let's bring it out. I'm knocking everything over. I'm literally knocking everything over. Let's pick up the mail. I've already opened it to make sure it was in there because I really wasn't sure what I was getting, to be honest. With this, I wasn't sure what I was getting. So here's the mail. I'm not going to dox myself. It's been opened. It's been ripped, actually, a little bit. A little bit ripped. But let's pull it out because I'm pretty stoked about this mail. I don't know if you've seen this movie before, but boy, this has been on my list of, I'll get around to it eventually, things for a long time. A very long time. And I was a bit dubious about the distribution company, but I believe they're legit. So because I haven't heard of them doesn't make them not real. Should I just cut the cheese off the top of the cake? Should I just get on with it? I don't know if you've ever seen this, but I haven't. But I've been wanting this for a long time because it has some actors and actresses in there I really like. The New Kids. This is a 101, Studio 101 maybe, or 101 release. It's a special edition. I didn't realize it came with a booklet. The New Kids. So it's got Lori Loughlin and I don't know who that guy is that plays her brother, but it's also got James Spader in it as the bad guy. So it's about brother and sister whose mum and dad die in a car accident and they end up moving in with their aunt and uncle, I think in Florida, maybe, can't remember where. And they go to a new school and then the local gang of thugs all play a game with who can, I guess, woo Lori Loughlin's character and get her into bed. And she denies them, and it gets violenter and violenter and violenter. It's not a real word. It gets more and more violent until the brother and sister end up having to fight off this gang. It becomes a bit of a horror movie thriller at the end. But yeah, I've been wanting this for a long time, and this is a 101 released. I saw this case when it came out. I think this might be the original poster because it's got a line dead center down the middle. I don't know what that means, whether it means it's from the poster or whether it was originally with this or not, or it's a cut mark. I don't know. The image is pretty cool, but I kind of feel like the quality on the image isn't super great with that kind of mark in it. But this is a special edition. So this comes with a Blu-ray. It's a Region B, because it's from the UK, the United Kingdom, but it's sealed still. But look, it comes with a booklet. Comes with a booklet. I don't know why does my camera do things back to front? Shouldn't be doing things back to front. The New Kids, and that's the booklet it comes with. I watched other people unwrap this. I'm not going to unwrap it tonight, but it is the Blu-ray in a Region B. So the New Kids is not something that's available very easily. You don't really see it out there, and this, I think I paid like $22 for it, thinking it was going to be a bootleg, kind of accepting it was going to be a bootleg, because this place Rarewares sometimes have bootlegs, but it's legit. So I compared it to an original, and it's legit. It's the real thing. It's from 101. See, on the spine, 101. I don't think it has a number, but it has the year it was made, 1985. 1985. Oh gosh, Roddy. 1985. Can you focus, Roddy? Can you focus? 1985. Oh, it does have the number 14 in their collection. So yeah, the New Kids, really stoked about having this. Did have to wait, I think 3 weeks for it, 4 weeks for it to turn up. So happy about it. It's a box set, special edition, with the Blu-ray and the booklet. And I've had a look through the booklet online. It looks amazing. So yeah, that was my mail. It wasn't anything special. I've got more mail coming for the next segment if it arrives by next Saturday. Including some Star Wars things. But yeah, New Kids, very happy to have this. Yeah, very hard to find. Very good to have a Blu-ray version of it. So I'll throw that down there with the other Blu-rays. Now, what are we going to do now? I think we're going to do toys. We're going to do toys next. We're going to do toy talk. Have I missed anything? I have news as well, but we're getting to 2:48. I'm going to do a quick bio break because I've been drinking beer. But first, let me just get out of here a second, and then we'll go back in. There we go. There's really nobody watching for some reason. I don't know what's going on tonight. Did a hygiene check a few times. I've had 3 views. I'm not seeing live viewers for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know if it's a issue with my YouTube or not. I'm not seeing any live viewers. I'm just seeing that 3 people have had a look. 3 people have had a look. I'm going to do a bio break. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Where's my bio break thing? No, not that one. Yeah, interesting. That one. I'll be back, guys. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I'm here. We're here. We're clear. We don't need any more bears. Let's charge my phone because I think my phone's dying. But this is not dying, so we don't need that. Have you guessed the movie yet? Have you guessed the movie yet? That's the question I have for ye. Have ye guessed the movie yet? Let's change to the other movie. Let's play that one. This one is The Horrors of Spider Island. No, I don't want scene selection. No. Hang on, top menu. Come on now. There we go. Let's let that play. Did you guess the movie? I don't think anyone guessed the movie. Nobody's chatting. Nobody's writing anything in the chat. We've had 3 views and 0 live viewers, which is very interesting. Don't know what's going on there. All right, let's get on with toys so we can move on with the night. Go to Toy Talk. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's do Toy Talk.
Toy Talk.
Toy Talk. Got a few things to talk about in Toy Talk. I need to finish this beer. In my hard rock. Fuck it. Oh. Fuck it. In my hard rock fuck it pint glass. Let's go on to Toy Talk. Now, I have a bag here. Some of these things I found recently and some I found in an op shop. So let's talk about the op shop finds. First one I found. This is cool. Do you like Toy Story? I like Toy Story. I found this guy. I can't remember his name. Can you remember his name? The dinosaur. Dinosaurus. Come on, focus. There we go. Here he is. It's just a little figurine. Standy. I don't think his jaws work. No, his jaw doesn't work. His arms don't really work. No, they're a bit floppy, but his legs move. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I paid $1 for him. Very clean. Really clean. I don't know if his tail... Oh, his tail moves too. His tail kind of moves. You don't get a lot of movement. And his legs move. But I liked it. For $1. Come on, man. Get out of here. That's awesome. I don't know where to put this guy. There's no room. That's my Mad Max area, so I won't do that. I'll just put the dinosaur down here. That's fine. Just go there. The next one I found in an op shop. Paid $5 for. Wasn't worth $5. Was Will from Stranger Things. Will from Stranger Things. Will. Mine. Will from Stranger Things. Very clean. Very clean. He's a little bit scuffy. I don't know if that comes off or not. Will it come off if I scratch at it? No. But he's got his backpack. You can see I paid $5 for him because it says on the back $5. I didn't want to pay $5 for him, but hey, it's Will from Stranger Things. Come on now. Will from Stranger Things. Cool old school sneakers, old school parka or jacket if you like. Bowl haircut, ears sticking out, $5 on the back of his head, backpack. Couldn't say no. They had him in a glass cabinet because, you know, things are worth something, they go in the glass cabinet. I want to take the sticker off the back though, because that's starting to annoy me. Come on now. Yes, come off. Back of Will's head. All right. Will. Now he's got proper hair at the back because I took the sticker off. You can still see a little bit of sticker residue, but that's cool. Will from Stranger Things. You can go here as well. You can go here as Will. He doesn't stand very well. Oh, because he's got blue tack on his feet. What the hell, Will? What the hell, Will? That's pretty gross. That is pretty darn gross, Will. Okay, he'll stand now. He'll stand now. Still a little bit sticky. All right, you can go on the bin, blue tack. Pretty gross. All right, next thing. I think this is another... It has to be another Funko. Does it say Funko on the bottom? I think it's Funko. Yeah, it's Funko. And he was $2. I don't know if you can focus on $2. Just in a toy bin. Not in the glass cabinet. But I think if you see the color of this character, you might straight away know who I've got. You might straight away know. I wonder if I say, you know what we can eat? Dirt! Stimpy, you idiot! We got Ren. It's a bit dirty. It's not that dirty. The scuffs are coming off. I got Ren. I grew up watching... Well, not grew up, but I was of the age watching Ren and Stimpy. My brother as well. Weird Benjamin cartoon. Now I gotta find Stimpy. Stimpy, you idiot! You know what we can eat? Dirt! His little mouth. Very frightening portrayal of animals. It's Ren and Stimpy. All the veins and the blood pounding and the fur balls. But very cool. You can stand next to Will. Will I Am. Stand next to Will I Am. So that's a couple of toys from the op shop. Pretty cool, except for the $5 thing. These ones, oh no, and I found a Smurf as well. I think he was like 50 cents or $1. I just liked him. I don't know. I collected Smurfs when I was a kid. It wasn't collecting. It was just toys. In the 80s, it was just toys. And this is a new one. I think it was 2000 and something. 2024. So it's the newer one from the movie. But I liked him. What was he? Strong Smurf? Brave Smurf? I can't remember his name. Somebody can correct me. He can go up there. All right, now I've got a couple of Hot Wheels cars. And these I just picked up because I thought they were cool. The first one has the logo on it. Well, I guess they all have the logo these days. Has the logo for Transformers. More than meets the eye. But I like this one. It's Bumblebee. It's Bumblebee. 9 of 10. Screen time. Hot Wheels screen time. Yeah, they're not the same as what they are on the screen. But he's got the Bumblebee logo on his bonnet. He's a cool gold. So I picked that one up. It's from a movie. Thought it was pretty cool. Put it there. And the other one I picked up, I was like, oh, this is cool. Now, I'm not a huge Disney fan. Oh, I am, but I'm not as huge as other people. But this is old Disney. This is Steamboat Willie Disney. This is Mickey Mouse. This is Mickey Mouse from Steamboat Willie days. Look at this thing. Look at this steamboat. Disney Steamboat. And it's got a wheel under it that makes the paddles go. In black and white. That is so cool. I don't even know why I love it so much, but I do. I'm a little bit anti-Disney in some ways. Although I can't completely deny Disney. I use Disney Plus and I watch old Disney movies. Just to do with Star Wars mostly. Just to do with Star Wars and some superhero stuff. But that's cool. That's really cool. How awesome is that? So cool. Now, the most impressive thing I found the other day, the most impressive thing is in this bag here. Now, I don't want to give it away. I have the docket. I have the payment slip. Let's see if I can show it to you without losing. I believe this is worth $70 or $80. 70. It says 70. I think it's worth more. I won't tell you what it was. I'll hide that. But look how much I paid for it. It is worth about $70 or $80. Look how much I paid for it. Can you focus, Roddy, at all? $19.99. No, it says I saved $50. I think I saved a bit more than that. Its original price says 70. I think it's more than that. I saved $50, it says. And I got it for $20. Let's have a look at it. Because this, my friends, is awesome. What's it say on the front? For sale for $70. I dinged the corner a little bit when I moved it, but that's okay. It is Ahsoka Tano's T6 Jedi shuttle. Look at the size of this thing. Let me move my microphone back just a little bit. Look at the size of this thing. These are my hands. That's my hand. Look at this thing. Now, you do have to reattach one of the wings. And you do get... Oh, wrong side. You do get Ahsoka, Sabine Wren, and Professor Huyang. It's Series 2. And you get like the backpack that he wears with his extra arms. So you get Sabine Wren, Ahsoka Tano, and Professor Huyang. But look at this beautiful thing. Look at this. It's got the turret on the back. So freaking cool. And that's the price there. That's the price. It says it's $70. I'm pretty sure it was worth more than $70. I haven't seen this on the shelf before. Regular price $69.99. Got it for $20. $20. $20, people. $20 I got this for. $20. That is so freaking cool. If you don't like Ahsoka, the Ahsoka show, that's okay. These Jedi starfighters were actually in many, many different parts of Clone Wars and other shows. It's so cool. You got the inside as well. Got the cockpit. You can flip the wings around so I can go vertically or horizontally. And you got like a landing gear, and you've got like a ramp. You got the specs. But just for the size of it, if I hold it up next to me, and it's right next to my head, look how big this thing is. Look how big. Look how big this thing is. Now I'm out of space up there for all my ships. We'll make it work. I'll make it work. I love the color scheme. I love the shape. I'd say I am a huge fan of the Ahsoka show. I didn't dislike it. I didn't even mind the zombies in it. Didn't even mind it because the sisters in there from Dathomir, they made them happen. So I didn't hate that. But that is my find. A $70 to $80 toy for $20. My microphone's in the way again. $70 to $80 toy for $20. I just could not refuse this at all. I had my kid with me at the time. I'm like looking around the toy store. I hadn't been there for a while. I was like, yep, that's coming home with me. There's no doubt about that. Don't care what I have to do. Put it on zip. Easy. Bang. Pay it off in no time. $20. Easiest thing you can do. I think that is awesome. I think that is freaking awesome. I got the wrong side? That's all right. No, I got the wrong side. Where are my peoples? There's my peoples. Where's my peoples? There's my peoples. So cool. Now these figurines, they're not to scale. They're not to scale. If you want to make these to scale, you need to make those figurines a lot smaller. And I would love it if Disney, Star Wars, would make their ships to scale. Make your figurines smaller or make the ships bigger. Make them proper. All right? Because my Millennium Falcon is not the proper scale. I don't think that's a proper scale to the Millennium Falcon. I might be wrong, but make them to scale. Okay, what you have to do is just make it work. But that was my good find. That's my good find. I wanted to show you guys that. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, Becky, look at that Jedi Starfighter. It is so big. Anyway, guys, that's that. And the very last thing we're going to talk about today, before we close it out for the evening, the very last thing we're going to talk about, because it's just after 3 in the morning, is we're going to do news. But the news is, as usual, not actual news. It's just a trailer, because we've got more of a trailer of a movie coming out. We've got Tron Ares coming out, and we have a new trailer that gives more of the background of Ares. So I would like to do, if you don't mind me, just listening to me for a moment, I did the mail bumper, didn't I? Please tell me I did the mail bumper. I think I did. Please let me do the news. Please, will you allow me in your lounge rooms to do the news? Will you allow it? Hygiene check. Still 3 watchers. Nobody's watching. That's okay. Let's do... Where's my news bumper? Like it was literally there before. There we go. Let's do the news. Welcome to the news. We're going to swap over to this screen over here. This is the extended Tron Ares official trailer. And the more you watch it, the more exciting it gets, because now you're seeing a bit more of what's happening. What's happening? We couldn't tell. We knew they were coming into the real world. We knew that the Tron universe was escaping the computer, the machine, and coming into the real world. Now we know a little bit more of why. So let's go ahead and look at that now. Where's my screen? Where's my screen? Desktop screen. Thank you. There's my desktop screen. So let's watch it. You ready? I think I've got this set. Yes, I do. Let's go. I said, let's go. Love the color of red. Okay, so I'm just going to let you know that I had no sound coming out. So let me just fix that. Let me just fix that. That's the sound. Let's start this again. You ready? Let's go.
Since time began, man has gazed at the stars and he has wondered, am I alone? So much talk of AI and big tech today. Virtual worlds, what are they going to look like? When will we get there? Well, folks, we're not going there. They are coming here. I would like you to meet Ares. The ultimate soldier.
The ultimate soldier.
He's biblically strong, lightning fast, supremely intelligent. And if he is struck down on the battlefield, I will simply make you another.
If he's struck down on the battlefield, I'll make you another. So they're going to use them as soldiers. This is interesting.
What are you?
I want to know,
I'm looking for
Jared Leto, is he like a super soldier and then he breaks free of it?
something I do not understand.
doesn't understand. But you also have the blue warriors versus the red warriors.
Hang on!
He's rescuing a girl.
A malfunctioning program that wants to live. Why is that?
It's just a feeling.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Look at this. Takes off the wings off the F-16. A malfunctioning program that wants to live. Fascinating. Oh, here comes all of the missiles. Looks so cool. Tron Ares. Featuring the music from Nine Inch Nails.
25 years feels like
Stop. Yes, Snarky J, we do love you. We're not going to focus on you, Snarky J. Let's go back to the main cam. Main cam. Roddy. Thank you, Snarky J. We like you, Snarky J. But no, we're going to focus on Tron Ares. So, from what I can tell, someone in the world, somehow, I'm assuming from finding the original machinery, maybe, that was built to bring people into the Tron world, possibly has then figured out they can bring the Tron programs out. And of course, they want to use them as weapons. So instead of being accepted as a weapon, one of them, being Jared Leto's character, is obviously become a bit more sentient and in control and decided to go off on their own or to fight against it. What's interesting is the programs that are being controlled by the government are red, and what I would assume is the original programs are blue. So then maybe the government sends in the red ones to destroy the blue ones or something, I don't know. But Jared Leto gets sentience and wants to fight back against it and rescue the people around him. And then you've obviously got Jeff Bridges' character as the original Flynn. I think it was Flynn from memory in the original Tron, who had the arcade, who's like wondering why this sentient program wants to live instead of just do what it's told. It's fascinating. But it looks really cool. And that date that's being released, I think, was the 9th of October. I think that's what it said, didn't it? 9th of October? No, don't play. All right, doesn't matter. Yeah, so that will be very close to my birthday. So I'm going to go for my birthday and watch Tron Ares. And I would say all of you guys should go and see it too and see what you think of it and let me know. In the meantime, though, I think that's enough for me. I've been here for a number of hours. I would believe at least 2 hours, if not a little bit more. And we've covered a lot of movies. We've covered toys. We've done beer. We've done mail, news now. And I think that's it for today. So I'd like to thank you very much for joining me for another Doom vlog. Let me just remove this so I can see where I'm at with my programs. There we go. We've had 0 comments in the chats. We had 3 viewers that haven't stuck around. That's okay. If you would like to watch, you can be replay crew. You can watch this tomorrow. You can watch this any day of the week. But if you do watch it, or you are very interested, or even a little bit interested, maybe you might like to consider subscribing. Subscribing is a small gesture by you, a huge impact for me as a content creator. A like, a dislike, a comment, or even a share makes a huge difference to me as a content creator and a video maker, and somebody who's interested in toys and movies and collecting things, physical media and pop culture, music. So if you would like to go ahead and somehow make your mark on my video, whether it's a like or dislike or a share or a comment, go ahead and do so. If you'd like to subscribe, just go ahead and subscribe. There's no pressure. You can subscribe, and later on, if you're bored with it, unsubscribe later. These are decisions that can be changed at any point in time. But in the meantime, I'd like to say thank you very much for your time. BZ in the Neon Doom Room for another episode of the Doom Vlog. And you've been here with me for a wonderful Saturday night. We've had a good time. We've had a chat. I could be joking around a little bit more, but there's no one in the chat to joke around with. So maybe join me the next time for the chat. Maybe I'll change it to gaming next time and see if I get some more people on board. In the meantime, though, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate your company, and we'll see you on the replay crew, and have a great night. And don't forget to I've done cradle. We won't do cradle your cats anymore. Why don't you believe in your bees and drag your dogs to the drag race? Or even stream your sea lions. Wow, 3 of them. I'm really breaking the mold tonight. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. BZ here. Have a good night. Love ya. Leave ya. Say good day to your mum for me. Bye.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?